Mandarin has long been considered one of the most difficult languages to learn, and in Shanghai, a group of Chinese and Australian researchers are developing software to make learning Mandarin easier and fun. As CCTV's Chen reports, some foreign students have already had a chance to try it out.
Yuli Knauer from Germany and her friends began studying Chinese here this summer. But instead of reading Chinese language books, they're using software that helps them learn Chinese through 3 different games.
Yeah, I think it's good, it's fun, and I think it's good to learn Chinese with it. I like the space shuttle.
Before, I know one software which also helps to learn Chinese, but it's a bit complicated, and you will be lost some in the middle.
The software was developed by an Australian team at Tongji University and is still being tested. The Australian developer says it uses flow psychology, which changes the way the mind works to put users in a state where they're most receptive to take on new information.
We use that psychology in the games to keep the player engaged, and we progress at a perfect level for them. So it's always not too easy, not too hard, and allows them to learn more vocabulary in a short amount of time. In our research in Australia, we found that students were learning about 12 new words in a 40-minute period, which is as good or better than best practice for face-to-face class.
Yang says the biggest difference with their software is that it can be tailored to individual users.
If there's something that they want to learn that's not covered in our software, they can put the data in and then select a type of game, publish their own game, and share that game with their friends.
But the students and their language teachers say they expect the program to do more than just keep the words in mind.
I would like to see more interconnections between these so-called language points, or among these language points, so much so that students can really enjoy, the different dots, which seem unconnected in the so-called knowledge world. Yeah, if these things can be connected in the software, and it will really create a nice world for the students to learn.
I don't know how to pronounce it. When I learn a word, I don't know how to pronounce it by myself, so somebody has to tell me how to pronounce it.
Developers say that they will test the software in 5 other universities in Shanghai and try to improve it for the growing number of foreigners learning Chinese. They say they expect to release the final version at the beginning of next year. Chen, ICS for CCTV, Shanghai.